there's been, I would say, I don't want to say a narrative, but there's been this feeling of like, I could go work on the strip and make 6 figures.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't even really need to finish high school.
Yes.
And that's true. Like, that's a very true thing. But I think that we're in a place now where we can say, hey, education is valuable.
Yeah.
We need to spend more resources, time, money, energy, creating a great educational system so that there's options. So it's like, hey, you want to go work on the strip and make 6 figures, go do it. But you also have the education and the skill to go to university and get a 4-year degree if you want in STEM.
Yeah.
And I think that is really important.
Yeah, absolutely. And we were talking about that earlier. We had Josh Levitt here from Tech Alley. And so we were talking about that then. Last week, I spent some time at UNLV. They had a Spark event with the Office of Economic Development and Innovation. And so for those of you that don't know, we have an amazing university here in Las Vegas.
We do.
And there is so much coming out of there and so much that they want to bring. And for me, it's been, okay, let's find out who's doing what. And again, me deciding to come on board with GEW, it was very much that of because I grew up here, because I am a product of our school system and everything that comes out of here in Vegas. It is that I think COVID was such a big, spotlight on our weaknesses as a city and really as a state to highlight like, hey, we've been banking heavily. Like we put all of our eggs in this basket over here and we saw how that was to our detriment.
Yeah.
And so I think, just like you were saying, it is diversification and really highlighting and not just bringing it in, but also showing, hey, this is what has been happening kind of, in these siloed areas, in, behind the scenes of the city and bringing them to light. And also not only why global entrepreneurship is so important and this week is so important, but also this podcast and bringing out the conversations for more people to hear about the opportunities and giving a microphone, giving a spotlight to what's going on.
Absolutely. Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it here. If you're ever in Vegas, message us.
Yes, you got us on here. We're going to plug you in. And so just to wrap, I would love to know, what is just some piece of, material, a book, podcasts, articles, something that you follow and you consume that you would love to share that you think somebody else could hear?
I think I will start with the newest inspiration for me. So I went to a conference this last weekend to also be a learner. And for the first time ever, I heard a guy named Ed Mylett speak. I never heard of this person before.
He's amazing.
Oh my gosh. He changed my life. And, I do a lot of speaking. That's like a main thing that I do. So I'm not going to lie. Sometimes when you're in the audience watching a speaker, you could be a little judgmental,
I know. I'm like,
I'm not going to lie, but I'm being honest. It is the first time in years that I cried, I laughed, I took notes, I was like literally goosebumps. I feel different since I saw him on stage. So right now, my initial response is go follow Ed Mylett, go watch his content, because what he did on stage as a keynote speaker was mastery on every level.
Yeah.
Like what he said, how he said it, his story. And it really, like I said, I feel different since I watched that. It was a gift.
Yeah,
for sure.
Oh yeah, he is very masterful in his deliveries.
Yeah.
And again, and he has a gift of bringing things together, bringing ideas together, bringing people together. And so, yeah, I second that for sure. And so where can people find you? What is the next thing that's coming up? Because I know you are plugged in with Lyft here in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And so what do you want to share?
Yeah, thank you so much. So you can check me out at riseupforyou.com. And also all of our social media is at Rise Up For You. It's the same across the board. You can also just follow me, Nalene Nasruddin. I'm sure we can type it in, or you can see my name right there on the screen. Super simple. If you type me in, I'll pop up. And then I would love for you to go to our website, riseupforyou.com. We have free gifts everywhere. The second you get there, you'll get a free gift, 60-page workbook, 10 videos all on confidence and emotional intelligence and like really just stepping into your potential as an entrepreneur. Yeah, I would love to connect with you. Send me a message, anything at all. And then what was that last question that you asked me?
What do you have coming up?
What do we have coming? Okay, great. Yes. So one thing that we have coming up that I would love to invite you all to is Confidence Bootcamp for the new year. So that's like the big thing that we're working on. So we're what, 6 weeks away from 2020?
Oh my gosh.
You guys.
Yes. Holy
Just
it's
6
right
weeks away
here.
from 2024. So we're doing a 3-day boot camp. It's totally free. And it's all about self-confidence, overcoming self-doubt, perfectionist mindset, impostor syndrome, so that you can step into 2024 and just tackle, take action, and get out of your own way.
Yes.
So just stay connected with us. We're going to be launching the page here in just a few days.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you again
You're
so
welcome.
much for coming on here and sharing your
Thanks.
wisdom and insights and all of those things.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
All right. We'll be back soon.
Okay.
No.